Okay, so we're gonna stay in the kitchen this whole hour, and Kat Chancey has brought along the easiest way for us to peel, to julienne, to zest,
right,
without getting our knuckles involved.
Oh, it's so fantastic. I love this. It's one of my favorite things, and I keep it in my toolkit because it's so wonderful. I don't even know what I did without it before.
And let me tell you, because a lot of the beautiful setups and tables that you see here at HSN, Kat has done. So when she says she keeps, these are the tools that she keeps in her toolbox.
Right, they're my new favorite, for sure.
For sure. You're getting a set of 4.
Right.
And okay, so talk us through what we're gonna be able to do.
Okay, so this one is the one where you're going to take your kernels off of your corn cob.
Oh my gosh.
And that's so important for so many people, you know, they have a difficult time, and it's so expensive to buy it, you know, fresh.
Yeah.
And you can, you know, instead of buying it frozen, you can actually make it yourself, which is really nice.
Okay.
And it has a nice little cover that goes on it, which is really great. And then I'll show you this in a second.
Okay.
But this actually takes off the silks on the corn cob, the stuff that gets stuck in your teeth. Yeah, the strings. The strings. I know some people call it hair, you know, so like it's strings.
Corn hair.
It's silk. It's silk. And then this one is just your regular peeler, so you can peel potatoes that way. You can peel your, you know, any of your vegetables, your carrots.
Okay.
This one is a julienne blade, which is really nice. So that you're going to make this julienne vegetables. It's really expensive to buy on your own. And then this one is your grater, so you can grate cheese with it. You can grate your nutmeg, cinnamon, chocolate, just about anything on that, which is really nice, and it holds very easily in your hand.
And that's
super important.
Yeah, that's what makes them different. They look different from peelers that you're used to seeing, because that peeler usually has a skinny handle and it kind of slips out of your hand.
So I'll show you the julienne blade first, because this is really cool, and I know that it's very trendy right now and important actually to eat healthier, right? And it's easy to substitute your regular pasta with something like this, and this is how easy you make it. It is so easy.
Okay.
You just literally just do this, and you can do it just in seconds, and then you can have a nice vegetable pasta, and you can use this instead of regular pasta, which is really nice and super healthy for you. But look how easy that was. And isn't that beautiful?
That was... That was way too easy.
And you just saute it for a second, you know, where it might take you, a good 20 minutes to boil pasta. You have to bring your water to a boil, so depending on how much you put in your pot, that's gonna take you a little while. This sautés in just seconds. I mean, it's probably maybe 3 minutes to do that.
That was so fast.
It's really fast.
Okay.
And it'll do the same thing, you know, with a carrot. You can do it, you know, I use the peeler to peel this just ahead of time, and I'll show you the peeler in just a second, but look at how quick that is.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that nice? Look at how beautiful.
Okay, and that was just one. You're getting 4 different peelers here.
Right.
Okay, so that was the julienne. You're going to use that all the time.
And then this one right here is, I will show you the peeling blade. So if you're going to peel your potatoes, right, I always had that job as a kid, right? I was always stuck in the kitchen with it, and I had that sideways peeler. Yeah. And I always slipped.
Yes.
And got a knuckle or two.
I always used to dig too deep.
Right.
And I would cut out chunks of the potato.
Right, and look at how thin this is.
Wow,
it's such a strong, nice blade, and it's super, super sharp. It's stainless steel, so it cleans really well. It's not going to hold any flavors. So if you happen to peel this and then peel an onion, once you wash it, the onion smell is going to come right off of it, because you can actually use this on onions as well.
Good.
But isn't that nice? And it's just so thin, which is really, really, really nice, because you're not missing half of your potato, which happens often.
Oh, very often, and for a lot of us, that's the biggest job in terms of prep for some things, you know, potato salads and things. That's peeling the potato. Okay.
Now, fresh cinnamon, right? It's like so nice to have over top of your coffee or on top of especially with the holidays coming, when you make the pies.
Yes.
Right? And what's really nice about this is, anybody that's done this at home, it's very difficult, and wait till you smell this. It holds it right in here. So look at this and how much cinnamon we got off of that, and just give that a little sniff. Look at that. Not too close, I don't make you sneeze, but isn't that nice?
So good.
And look at the grate on that. It's so nice. Look how small and fine that is. You can put that in all of your pies for any of the baking that you do, which is really, really nice.
I like that it has the little holder on that too, so that you're not having to like scrape up
your
the
cheese,
cinnamon or whatever. Right,
your cheese, your lemon zest, your your orange zest, if you want to do that.
Okay.
Let me show you this, because this is another feature that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So this one is going to help you take off all of the silks off of the corn. Okay. So look at how easy this is. It's kind of like a little hairbrush sword, if you want to call it that.
I've never seen anything like that.
Isn't that nice? I mean,
Wow.
I keep this in my toolkit because when I'm here working and I have a lot to do, and even when I'm at home, it's so nice to be able to do that so quickly, and then you just give this a wash.
Oh my gosh. If you get it just for this one, you'll be happy, but look.
And then wait till you see this.
Okay.
My nephew stayed with us for a couple of weeks, and he had braces, and I made corn on the cob, and he said, I can't really eat that. And then I remembered, oh my gosh, I have the best thing ever. So I had him do it. Watch this. I just did one swipe. Isn't that cool? It is so nice, and look at how nice and clean it takes and these are nice size. You're not cutting them in half.
Right.
This is the full size corn kernel.
Yeah, and because
you're getting it all the way down. You're getting it all the way down. It's so neat. Look at that. Just take it off and
wow.
you get like a nice little pile. And look at how fast, and you get fresh ingredients this way. There's so many different things that you buy now that you know, you don't know where it's been. It comes from the fields or whatever, and this way you can wash your corn really well. And look at that nice pile of corn that we made just from the one corn cob.
And even now, like in the summer, this is when the fruits and the vegetables are at, most of them are at their peak. This is when they're their sweetest. So you could actually peel the corn now or dekernel the corn now and then prep it for later on, which is great.
You sure could, and you can freeze it too. And you can freeze it if you buy it frozen, so it's something that you could freeze. So when you buy it during the summer when it's less expensive, it's really nice to be able to do that because then you're saving some money.
And that's right. And do I only do it when do I only do the corn like that when it's raw?
No, you can actually do it after it's cooked, which is what I learned real quick when my nephew was over, and I oh my gosh, I already did it, and it was really easy. I just put an oven mitt on my hand because it was a little bit warm. Okay. I put an oven mitt on, and it was absolutely fine. Okay. It's absolutely fine. Let's do the cheese, right? So if you have pasta, when you go to the restaurants and you get that nice, you know, the nice cheese.
Yes, and they charge like an extra for that to grate it over.
Right. And I'm the person that say, tell us when.
And then you just
and then
keep
I'm real
going
quiet.
and going.
Yeah, I'm real quiet. But look at this. Isn't that nice? And then it goes in here.
Oh, that's
Isn't that amazing?
perfect.
Went in there.
That's so and then you can put it exactly where you want it to be. It's not flying all over the counter.
Right, and you could, I mean, you could just do it like this, you know, over top of the pasta too. Yeah. Which is really nice, but I kind of like to have the cover on there because then I'm not making, you know, a mess. But look at that, and it only took a second to do that, and it's just so fluffy, and it's so soft.
Easy,
and
perfect.
It's really easy to do.
And think about this, these are so easy to hold on to. So you don't have to worry about things slipping out of your hand.
I know, hold that in your hand for a second. It just is so comfortable. And it has little grooves on the side right here where your fingers can actually just hold on to it. And another feature that we didn't mention yet, it comes with its own little cover. So you can keep these in your drawers real easy, and you just reach in there. I don't know if you've done it, but I've done it, where I reach into my, and I get it, and you know, catch yourself on it, and that's not nice. But all of these come with that, and that's really nice, especially for this julienne blade. So
let's remind you, you're getting the julienne blade. You're going to get your corn stripper, that's what we call it. You get the citrus zester, and then you get the regular peeler, which is what you're showing right there.
Right, and what I love about this is it's so sharp, it really just takes off the outside. You're not stripping your entire carrot down. You're just taking off what you needed to. It's super, super thin. Isn't that nice?
Look at that.
I absolutely love it. And then you can, you know, then after you peel it, if you want to, then you can just use a julienne and make yourself some more salad. Yeah. It's really nice, and it's such a good presentation.
And you know, I like that you're showing this as, it can be a garnish or it can be your actual meal, like you said. Instead of doing pasta, you can put sauce on top of your julienne vegetables.
Oh, absolutely.
And instead of maybe having, if you don't have a spiralizer and all of those specialized tools, this is how you do it.
You have it all with this, and it's such a great deal. It's a really nice price.
4 flex payments of $3.74 is unheard of.
Isn't that nice?
We've never done this. This is the lowest price we've ever offered this 4-piece, and you get a chance to get them today, all 4 pieces. Oh, and how do I clean them?
So easy. They're dishwasher safe. I usually just give it a quick rinse because I want to use it immediately. Okay. But look at how nice this is. I don't know if you've done it, but I have done it, where I'm grating something on one of those box graters, and you give it a little slip, and then that's the end of that, right? So you just do this little bit, and then all of this catches right in there.
Oh, that smells so good.
Right? If you're making drinks, you can make adult drinks, you can make, you know, any of the kids, or just put it for your pies. It's super important to have fresh ingredients, and this is a really easy way to do that.
These are the kind of things that we need in our kitchen to have a fully stocked kitchen. It's not enough to just have a knife to try to do all of these things. You want the 4-piece set from Progressive, and again, you get the regular peeler, the julienne peeler, the citrus zester, and the corn stripper. Enjoy them, especially on FlexPay for $3.74. And Kat, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I need to buy a few more.